The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys! This is the Players Lounge, broadcasting live from Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star. Now, your hosts, Barry Church, Anthony Dorsett, Damontre Moore, and Newy Scruggs.
It's that time. Game week, all right?
Uh-oh.
Week two is here.
Yeah.
And the Players Lounge coming at you at the SWBC Podcast Studio at the Star in Frisco. Cowboys are on the field practicing right now, getting ready for the New York Football Giants. Anthony Dorsett is here. Barry Church is here. I'm Newy Scruggs. So Church, got the
yeah, a little tired.
Okay.
I was cleaning before I walked in. I had the jacket on. I had the, suit going tucked in.
Doing TV. Doing
some TV, a little bit. Yeah, doing a little TV work.
Tell the people when they can watch.
Oh, yeah, you can check it out. Special edition. All right, it's a 30-minute show. It's me, myself, Nate Newton the Great, Isaiah Stanback, and the voice of the Star, Kyle Humans. He's everywhere. So we got that show. I believe it airs, I want to say 7 p.m. on Saturdays. You can catch it, but we recorded it on Thursday, and we got a lot of topics you want to dive into, man. The running game, we breaking down film. You talking about the Bland. I mean, we got a lot of stuff, so you might want to tune in Saturdays, man. Check us out. It's a pretty good listen.
Okay, let's start right there. All right, DaRon Bland. They just signed him to a nice deal, $90 million, and
brethren.
Yes, he's hurt. He's hurt. So foot, ankle injury. So they got leg and ankle injury. So it's an issue right there. So what are you hearing? What's the best before Schottenheimer's give us anything? What do you know?
Oh man, from what it seems like, one, I got a question. Is this the same foot type of injury he had?
Different.
Oh, it's a different one. Okay, all right. But when you talk about Bland, man, this is a guy that obviously he's not going to be in there this week. And it's going to be a huge blow to the Dallas Cowboys overall. Because not only you talking about one of the best ball-hawking corners in the National Football League. I mean, 14 interceptions in his first couple years is outstanding. Right. But he plays one of the hardest positions on the defensive side of the football, and that's the nickel position. Not only do you have to be able to cover, because you don't got the sideline to help you. Like, if you're an outside corner, you got the outside line to help you. But if you're in a nickel spot, it's nothing but space. And you're going against some of the quickest, fastest receivers there are in the game. And that's the position he plays. But not only that, you're basically a glorified linebacker as well. You got to be able to fit in the run game, especially with Eberflus's defense. It's not like a corner that's, okay, you just fit where needed. Like, oh, man, you missed a tackle, let's rally and get him. You got a specific gap and a specific responsibility when it comes to the run game. So you're going to need a veteran-type player, a solid player to play that position. And right now, with Bland not being in the game, it's looking like, and Kalen Carson, he's on IR as well. It's looking like you got, I don't want to destroy his name, Reedy Stewart, young guy out there.
Ready.
I mean, it's
Ready Rock
at one of the hardest positions on the defensive side of the football. So it's going to be tough for the Cowboys. I mean, you're losing a bona fide baller at Bland, and you're replacing them with uncertainty. So it's going to be tough, man.
And you've got Diggs, who did surprisingly play a nice game in week one. But now this is going to be more of a load because you got Malik Neighbors over there for the Giants.
And he hungry.
Yes.
He is hungry right now, I'm just like Barry, I would just definitely be as concerned as Barry is with the secondary right now. Losing a guy like Bland who wears so many hats and right now is part of the leadership back there with them being so young too as well. It's going to be a void back there, you know what I mean? And with the way we're looking right now, of course, being able to man up in the middle and stop the run a little bit more, we still haven't gotten a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
So with that being said, whoever's going to be back there, they could be back there in coverage for a while. Hopefully not, but it is possible that it could happen. So I know that they said they're looking to bring somebody from in-house in to actually, next man up more so than go outside and bring somebody else in. But you just got to be smart about it, you know what I mean? And if there's a talent out there, I think they said Gilmore.
Stephon, which he can do it.
And if he can't do nothing else.
He can be on the outside.
Yeah.
I think he can play on the outside. Then that can,
exactly.
Give you some more flexibility.
He's a nickel guy, but he can. One thing he can do is bump and run.
What's he, about 33 now?
Yeah, he's
33, but he's still balling and making plays though.
And he's always been a student of the game. If you watch his technique, he's a very smart football player.
Yeah.
So when you in that position, when you lose a step, if you're cerebral enough, you actually don't lose that step as much as you would if it's just a skill play.
And I will say this when it comes to the defense, they didn't play one snap of man-to-man coverage last week against Philadelphia. It was all zone, some type of match zone. So that'll help you out as far as a nickel to where, all right, I got eyes on quarterback. I got a specific zone I got to worry about. I don't have to necessarily, hey, here's my man right here, but I also got to worry about the run fit. There's not really much that conflict. You're in zone. You got eyes on the quarterback. So if I'm Flus in this defense, I'm going into that game with that same mentality.
Yeah, make it easy.
Yeah.
You think about the front being a little bit better against Philadelphia because you had Kenny Clark in the middle and Solomon Thomas and also Diggy. They spoke in the locker room yesterday. So if the front can improve, and it's not like there's no Saquon this week.
That's true. Ain't no Jalen either. Ain't no,
But it is a scatterboo.
I was about to say, it's a scatter.
It's a scatterboo.
man.
It's a scatterboo.
I forgot that was y'all.
Hey, when we say, what we always talk
Look
about.
up that truck in the trailer.
What we say? Put your hand in the dirt and play.
You right.
Y'all call
That boy said, I'm ready to play.
Get dirty.
And then it's against America's team down here. You don't think you trying to hook up that truck in the trailer?
Y'all called it. And I hated playing against cats like that. Just try hard. Like you got every snap. You got to bring it.
Yes.
Hey, I hated playing guys
Rocky
like that.
Balboa at running.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No plays off.
Exactly.
Italian stallion.
But the thing about it is, he got a little bit of speed to him. Like it ain't like he just trucking. Like he out there, he gonna give you 1 or 2 cut. But then now after that, it's get behind these pads, boy. So
I hate cats like
man,
and he's low to the ground, so it's like
Exactly.
you can't get man.
bro, he reminds me of the white chocolate version of Amon Bradshaw. The way, like, hey, just a little short little thumper. Just go ahead. Hey,
Bradshaw was a try-hard dude too.
exactly, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. It fits New York scheme.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey,
So-
like you said, he still ain't Saquon though. So
Yeah,
you know,
ain't that.
He gonna make you play behind them pads, though.
he definitely is. But
worst.
after what I seen last week, hey, I'm not worried about it. I'm worried about that edge. I'm worried about Russ. Like we seen Russ when he was getting out the pocket, and the Giants against their pass rush. You had Brian Burns. You had Carter.
Thibodeau?
Carter. You had Thibodeau. You had the edges really sitting there, like keeping Russ in there. That which made him. Like they eliminated that. He couldn't get to his outside help, which was our weak point. Guess what? We shut it down in the middle, but we kept escaping to the edge. We kept giving it up there. And we all know that Russ is better when he's rolling out on the throw and on the run. So that's what makes me nervous going into this game, especially with the news of Bland being out. Like you said, you got Trayvon Diggs, but leadership only helps you so much. He has to not only worry about the problem in the hungry Malik laborers coming in there, but you got to catch these young guys up. They already let you know that it's going to be out. So, like I said, if I'm a vet, I'm going to low-key be a little upset and be like, hey, why can't we bring in somebody that we know or that's familiar with the system that can be a plug-and-play to take or alleviate some of that pain or extra stress, if that makes sense.
So, D tackles. Okay, Scatterboo. Okay.
Old Scatterboo.
Boo.
If Scatterboo gets
scared.
60 yards like Saquon did, I think you'll be all right. You'll be all right.
Right.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
You'll be
I'm with
okay.
you.
Which ultimately, I come back to this: if you can stop the run and make it 2nd and 9, and then you can start to help your corners. They're going to the deal this week. White Cotton and the D line are going to have to help the DBs.
Got to.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the front has got to help the back this week, and who knows how long Bland may be out here. But right now, I'm thinking to myself, if I'm at Eberflus and company, hey, look, how can we make sure they don't run the football, put them in 2nd and long, and try to make our bread there.
And it's a scary sight because you know what Washington did in week 1 against Russell Wilson out there is he had no time to go through the progressions. He was like, oh man, Malik's not there. The next thing he went to number 2, and there's DaRon Payne. There's Frankie Louvu coming at it. So he didn't have that time. Here, we saw week 1. Hurts had the time back there. Now he wasn't able to pick apart the secondary and do his thing. They played well, but if you give Russell Wilson some time back there, I think he's a veteran enough quarterback to be able to see if it's zone out there. Okay, where's the window at? Here it is. Boom, let me hit it. So that's the only thing that kind of got me, because he's going to have to find a way to get after him.
He still got one of the best deep balls.
Yeah, he's going to put that
I mean,
boom
he
ball
still,
on
he still
there.
has one of the best
He
deep
gonna
balls.
put it
in
in a honey basket. But the only thing that I would say, which as a good defense coordinator playing this Eberflus defense, if you have the talent up front with the D-line, like, yes, they built some credibility to say, hey, Flus, this is on us and this and that. But you kind of sit there and say, as a defensive coordinator, do I trust y'all enough to say, hey, y'all build up enough trust to where I'm not going to call these blitzes? Or most defensive coordinators, and we know how coaches do, sometimes they over-scheme the thing. And yes, you didn't call one man-to-man, and it was very effective. But now you're down a man. Now you're going to say, okay, how do you compensate that in running a zone defense? Well, guess what? Zone blitz. That's how we do it. If we couldn't get the pressure on the edge, we're going to stay in our zone. That was how we can bait them there. But then we're going to have somebody that has that blitz capability. And if you do that effectively, which this D-line is not a veteran D-line, so most people are usually more suitable to adjust, but the vet D-lines I've been around, like in Seattle, you had Mike Bennett, Cliff Averill, those older guys. Typically with D linemen, you know how it is. Hey, stop calling those blitzes back there. Hey, stop bringing those guy up here. Yeah. And so that's why I wonder if he's going to call up these blitzes. Are the D linemen going to say, hey, let's get this going? Or are they going to say, hey, man, are they going to low-key feel a little disrespected? After we played the way that we played last week, and now that you sending these blitzes, like, it's low-key feeling like you trying to compensate for them, but in all actuality, you're disrespecting us. So you can kind of get a little mix-up there.
They're going to have to make the plays because he sent Diggs.
I ain't worried about you.
Yeah, he sent Diggs, and he sent Bland on blitzes last week. I mean, they weren't able to make the play. He just kind of threw them off. But
so what are you going?
So let's get a break in here, and when we get back, let's get a break. The numbers, just a couple numbers here for the Cowboys that you have to feel good about. I don't gamble.
Okay.
That's not my thing. But boy, if I did, be feeling really good. Anthony Dorsett, Trey Morberry, Church. I'm Newy Scruggs. Players Lounge brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming on DallasCowboys.com.
Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Kyle Yeomans here, sharing that same team that brought you Buffalo, bringing NFL casino games that show America's team on and off the reels. Aristocrat is changing the game with a new experience. Football fans, this means you can pick your team and play your team. Check out the Cowboys-themed casino games developed by Aristocrat, a proud sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. Gambling problem? Please contact the U.S. National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER for 21 and over. It's the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black. And right now, Cowboys fans can get 15% off their $75 order. Plus, because every deal needs a playmaker, your order will include a free 5-piece skincare set and free shipping. The Jack Black Playmaker is 4 of Jack's favorites and a full-sized intense therapy lip balm. Make a play for the Playmaker at getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP. That's getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP.
Crown Royal and the Dallas Cowboys are bringing back the Royal Rig for Season 2. See it in action at AT&T Stadium on Thanksgiving Day, where the Dallas Cowboys take on the Kansas City Chiefs, and around Dallas on November 26th and November 28th. Visit crownroyal.com to see where else the Royal Rig is stopping this NFL season. That's crownroyal.com. Please drink responsibly.
Returning for the 2025 NFL season, Boss reunites with the Dallas Cowboys to drop the next chapter of their iconic collaboration. The Boss Cowboys collection fuses fashion and football once again, capturing the fearless spirit of what it means to be your own boss. Just in time for kickoff, gear up in standout styles that show your team pride with a bold edge. Available now at nflshop.com/HugoBoss, HugoBoss.com, and Boss retail stores. # be your own boss.
Back to the Players Lounge.
Cowboy Nation, the 2025 Dallas Cowboys schedule is officially here, and limited tickets are available now. Get yours and get ready to bring the noise as you watch the Cowboys live at AT&T Stadium when they face the NFC rival Eagles, Giants, Commanders, plus the Packers, Chiefs, Chargers, Vikings, and Cardinals. Visit DallasCowboys.com/tickets or SeatGeek.com, the official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys. And by the way, if you're going to the game, it's a noon game. You better leave early.
You better.
Okay? The first Cowboy game of the year, it's packed. And I got some of these folks who are trying to leave an hour before.
No, I ain't gonna.
That ain't gonna work.
That happen, man.
I do 3. Bruh. I'm a 3-hour guy just because I don't want to sit in it at all. And we are lucky because we get media pass, so we get the part right
Lucky.
Yeah, right in the
I was
front.
about to say,
Right in the front. Media
Bro,
If
lot.
you're not one of them, are you out there huffing it?
Oh, you gotta woof it. You gotta catch them shuttles.
You over by
Bro,
Texas Live
y'all-
over
You
there.
don't understand. They tailgating the night before.
Losing weight, boy, walking in that heat. Just trying to say, get there. That's what I'm trying to tell you, okay? And if you do get there early.
What they say, you go there an hour before the game, you go get you a free tour, complimentary. They're gonna have Rangers Ballpark over there ready for you guys. Y'all gonna get to see all the amenities as you walk by, because that's how far you gonna be parking back.
walk
If you
height.
if you lucky.
And it's warm still. Oh,
Like
yeah.
I
Hey,
said,
you can get you some good what they say some tailgate food on the way though. You gonna have all the grills and stuff.
Maybe we be hooking it up out there.
Hey, they be getting it good.
no,
pass it out to you,
I just
too.
say that just beware if you're going, because some folk this will be their first game, so first Cowboy game. Enjoy it, but get there 3. I always tell people 3 hours, man. If you're there 3 hours before, you're gonna be okay.
Ain't got no stress.
So they don't need to be on my time limit, is what you're saying.
Even if
I got it before he got it.
even if you just sit in your car and fall asleep, I mean, just do not. You do not want, because by then, and I think people find out, you could have a parking pass,
Man.
but it could be full.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's the worst thing, bro.
Okay.
How do you have a parking pass
that
and it
ain't
get
right
full?
right
Like,
there.
they
You know
be
what, though?
overselling it. Like
They
American
do.
Airlines.
that's why, because he can.
You. Oh, you want one here? You got
So you're talking about a parking pass that you actually paid for.
Boy, that you paid
you
for.
can't use.
And you be pulling up to them. No, you
Yes.
see that it's good. No, the parking lot's full. Just go over there and show them. Like, what?
Yes.
You're on down the
Hey,
road.
what they do at church? What they do at church? The good man goes. Here's the overflow section.
Yep.
sir."
Yes, literally.
take it.
So yes, Dorsett. yes, Dorsett. You
supposed to
could
be in
pay.
the front
You could
row.
end up paying $75, and they
Hey, what they
lot
do-
3 full. Go on now,
Oh,
down the
oh.
road.
That's
That's
real.
it for the first game, man.
That's
And it's a
real.
rivalry game, like against the
real.
Giants.
That's
Like,
real.
come on, bro.
Tell you, man, the two games that I tell people, make sure you're there early. The first one, Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to be there.
Okay.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving,
Turkey
get there
Day.
early. Get there early because people, it's one of those games that people circle. At first they haven't been to it. Even if you've never been. Well, I've been to it, but never Thanksgiving. So it's and it's just jam packed. That's all I'm saying. So get there right here, Players Lounge, brought to you by Aristocrat Game. We looking out for you.
How soon do they open the stadium? Like, so on game day. So, like, say if you get there 3 hours ahead of time, as a fan, can you get into the stadium that early?
No.
They won't let you
We
in
gonna go
there?
outside and
wait
enjoy them
outside.
amenities.
That's why they had
Tailgate.
show parties or watch parties on the outside.
So you go watch church back.
Yeah, come
Yeah,
here. Come
yeah,
over and check me out.
Pre-game.
You over there chilling.
Hey, you gonna see me behind the camera just directing, getting this sweat rag going. You know?
Yeah, you know, I be
The
sweating.
more you
Oh,
do, know your value.
That's why I say you just sit in your car and take a nap.
Yeah.
I mean, because
Now, I was asking because a fan might be able to get that experience of getting there and watching their favorite player warm up before the game, see him to go through his individual drills, that like the preparation and stuff like
Is
that.
it like 2 hours
But,
beforehand?
it just depends on that player.
know.
You know what I'm saying? But you never know when. Like I said, you never know when the door.
First of all, you in Texas, what better time on a Sunday like you got to do? I'm telling you, the tailgate's gonna be out there. People gonna be grilling. You got the pregame shows. You got hack and sack. Like it's, bro. What they say, being on this other side, like I was like, how do people get up here 4 or 5 hours before the game and they be having a time? So if you get there
adult
early,
beverages involved, that make time go by real fast.
That's the first thing I realized because growing up playing high school, college, NFL, you never really got to experience a
None of that.
tailgate.
Right.
And then when I was done, I went over to one. Oh, this is lit. This is all right right over here. Let me get some of that food. Let me get some of that, brother.
no, don't eat breakfast.
Oh,
They gonna hook you up.
You come on an empty stomach. And then the extravagant. What kills me now is like I remember I had it was this one A&M booster at the time. He had like his whole SUV that he would pull up in and literally rolled out his own turf in the parking lot, pulled out 2 grills, 2 big screen TVs where you're watching all the other games, and he come up there and he be like, "Mijo, get this burger." Like everything you talking about full to the 9, and for everybody to be doing that, I said, bro, this is really a whole new world now. Portable generators.
I love it.
Yeah.
Glamping.
There it is.
Glamping.
There it is.
There you go. All right, Barry Church,
Yes,
Trey
sir.
Morris, Anthony Dorsett, I'm Newy Scruggs. All right, a couple numbers here. Like I said, I don't gamble. But how about this? 8. Dallas owns an 8-game winning streak over the New York Giants, the longest active win streak in the NFL by a team against a divisional opponent, tied with the longest of any in the matchup, 8 straight by Kansas City against Washington. 13. Dak Prescott owns a 13-game win streak against the New York Giants. It's the longest win streak by NFL quarterback against a single opponent since Tom Brady's 13-game winning streak against the Bills, which was from 2003 to 2010.
That got some deceiving numbers, boy. He good. 13?
The only longer streak by a quarterback in NFL history is Bob Greasy's 17-game winning streak against the Bills from 1968 to 1979. Dude,
really?
Over a decade.
Bob
times?
That's
Every time you
That's
see that man,
diabolical.
just take that.
We know this, man.
Yeah.
He's our kryptonite. We can't do it.
13 straight. So the last time he lost was his I was playing his
Was
rookie year.
Was that his rookie year?
Yeah.
It was the second. It was
7
the
years
second
ago?
game. His rookie.
Yeah, we
What was
lost.
that? I think I was there.
Yeah, you was on the team. You was on New York. I was on Cowboys.
I think I was.
I dropped 2
Yep, I
picks
was on
too.
New York.
I was sick. I dropped 2
Yeah,
of them.
2016. 2016.
Was that the catch?
No.
wasn't good?
That was 11
that was
or 12
Brandon-
or
that was
something.
Brandon
yeah,
Carr.
yeah, Brandon Carr. Yeah, he definitely got screwed on that one. But yeah,
Oh, Sunday Night Football.
oh man,
Is that why you're not answering my phone calls?
you ain't answering mine either.
So when,
Pick up, man.
so you guys are former players. Okay, you go into this game and you see a number. Hey, you beat him 8 straight times. You got Dak, who's healthy. He's won 13 straight. How do you guys view it? How do you see it?
We already know. In the back of our minds, we chalking it up as a W, but we already know on any given Sunday, you're gonna have to come to play.
Okay.
So that being said, like the motivation in the locker room and all through the building is like, yeah, we all up. Everybody's feeling really good about themselves. But at the same time, we already know. Okay. You gotta come in here, you gotta dot your I's, you gotta cross your T's. You just can't come in here thinking like just because you've beat them 13 times, they gonna lay down. Nah, they ain't coming to lay down. That's the New York Football Giants, and so they got some stuff. And don't forget, they got a young quarterback back there that's behind Russ, that's biting at the bit. We already talked about Scatterboo. We already.
I can't believe y'all
like
beat
it. You want L Boogie? If you want L
I was about
Boogie,
to say, if you can shout out L Boogie,
come
like
on
that,
now.
Scatter.
All right. So it just it depends. But no, like seriously, I'm like. If I'm Dak, I'm like, come on, man. I'm about to go out here light these boys up again. I'm going to do it the right way, but I'm already knowing and I got the confidence in the back of my mind that, like, we're not taking the L this week at all.
There we go.
At all.
Yeah, like you said, if I'm Dak, I'm confident. I'm not about to break this streak right now, but also with being a vet and stuff like that, you know that you can get beat any given Sunday. And so I think, if anything, if I'm Dak, I'm sitting there thinking it's a little more pressure because it's like, it's hard. What they say, it's hard to keep coming back and beating somebody and this and that. And now you're going to have that constant reminder because going into this week, we all know it's the first home game, like doing your thing. Coaches is trying to get you riled up. They're going to tell you all these numbers, but what they say, don't believe the smoke, don't believe the hype. And so with Dak doing his due diligence and knowing the competitor he is and breaking that down, I know he more so is putting pressure on himself to like, I got to do this for my team, and not only doing this for my team, I won't let this be the week. I won't be that guy.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, these guys hit it all. You got to go out there and you got to understand that this isn't, Alabama versus Southern Missouri State, or I'm just made that up, but it's not
Southern Mississippi.
Yeah, Southern Mississippi.
No, Brett Favre did beat Alabama one time.
He did.
So, yeah.
Wow.
Brett Favre was a beast, though. But yeah, it's not one of those games, man. So you got to go in there. You always got to, keep your head on the swivel and make sure you go out there and perform to the best of your abilities. And Dak Prescott, like I always say, when healthy, he's one of the best in the game. And he won't let, not only is he one of the best quarterbacks in the game, but he's possibly the best leader, I've ever been around on the football field. And he won't let his teammates, stoop down to the level. Because we see that so many times. A team that's, up here balling, they're way better than the other team, but they play down to the level of competition. That's something I see Dak Prescott not allowing his teammates to do. And so far, Shotty, even though it's one game, I don't feel like, he's the type of coach to let his team go out there, unprepared or playing down to the level. Because this was the first time in a long time against Philadelphia, they came out, started fast. And I got to give Shotty some credit for that. So for me, with those two combined, I don't see them, letting this game get away. But like you said, I mean, they're professionals over there as well.
Most importantly, you got to remember it's rivalry week. Everybody talks about that rivalry in the division game, and then for it to be the first one, that's the most important. Like, people are not going to talk about the winning history and this and that. They're going to talk about the importance of how long this franchise has been playing each other. What's the total win percentage?
can you really do that after facing Philly?
You can, because that's what coaches do. Like it's like you see a little, you see a lot, but see a lot, see a little, and like if
you Marinelli,
you see me there, and Eberflus is that guy to where he's going to say, "Don't take the bait."
So who's the rival there for the Cowboys?
Recently, I gotta say it's Philly.
Okay,
I mean, recently it's Philly, but historically, I would like to say it's the Giants. Don't you think?
No,
no.
Washington. Historically, if you say historically, it's going.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry for me then. Growing up, but in my era, I guess it was the.
And I would say it's been the last 20 years has been fluid. Because when the Giants were winning Super Bowls, that was the bar. Even though the Cowboys, the year the Giants won that first one, Dallas drilled them twice. And then ended up losing that playoff game. But I was always say it's about who's that winning team.
Yeah.
And when it's Philadelphia, right, it's Philly. If Washington gets up there, it's Washington. So it's fluid. And in some ways, to me, it's just me. The Cowboys remind me of a team like Notre Dame. Whoever you playing, they ready for it.
Yeah,
when you go on the road, they ready for you.
Don't look at me like that.
Who know they ain't ready for it?
Who they got this week?
Yeah, you know who it is.
Who they got? They got the Aggies this week.
But
got the Aggies.
The only reason I will say that, speaking from...
do they?
Let's get back on topic, because I'm telling you, they don't want to. They don't. Do y'all want me to bring y'all the clothes to wear on Monday when we win? Oh, okay. Don't jump on that bandwagon. It's enough room back here. Hey,
my thing is this. This is my thing.
You still got.
Why are you focusing on me?
I'm focusing on everybody.
These two of the ones that
focus on everybody.
Getting on you about Aggies, and you gonna be like this.
Everybody. I
didn't say nothing about the Aggies.
Anyways, like I said, as far as when I say rivalry, I know I'm speaking for that. I've been fortunate enough to be in both locker rooms. I know how they talk about it in New York on that side of it. The way that they feel is like, oh, we're America's team. Like, how can you be America's team? You ain't did this. So I know they're going to put that in.
Right, but that's like, okay, in Washington, they call it Dallas Week.
That's true.
Really?
Like, yes, they call it Dallas. In Washington,
hey, put me up on game. I didn't know that.
Yes, it is Dallas Week. They used to have like a luncheon. Okay. and yes,
Schneider was on.
You're kidding.
Dallas Week, man. It's Dallas Week, and they would call me, like, hey, we want you on for Dallas Week. I'm like, guys, let me help you out.
It ain't Dallas. It ain't right. Washington.
This ain't Washington Week. You just on the schedule. Okay, that's it. I'm like, and it means it's like in Philadelphia. I hate the Cowboys. It's a different kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that's why I just say I don't really know if the Giants are the rival. I mean, if they were first place, you were chasing them. Yeah, but right now, to me, it's Philly. Yeah. So you go from playing Philly this week, and now you got the Giants. Well, it's really more like, hey, man, you can't go 0-2 and it's a home win. It's not, oh, my gosh, here come the Giants. Yeah. I mean.
But you got to worry, what they say, you got to worry about that hungry dog back there.
Well, it's an NFC, it's an NFC East opponent, but just from the standpoint, hey, man, you're not, ain't nobody, hey, man, I need them Giants tickets. It's not that way. It's not that way. At least when I'm around it, it's not that way.
You've been around way longer than me, so
and I've just seen just different. When they say rivalries, so when somebody come, hey man, I need those tickets.
So who would you say, like, your whole time of covering and just knowing the lineage of football the way that you do? Because you got three different eras from his era, my era.
It's always about it's fluid.
Whoever
it truly is fluid. Yeah. Who's on top? I mean, when Parcells and company were winning, he wanted to beat the Giants, and then all of a sudden, then it's Washington. When Jimmy was here, it was Washington, because they had won Super Bowl 26. And then the Cowboys won Super Bowl 27-28, but Washington was that bar. And then you had Buddy Ryan in Philadelphia for a while. As the Cowboys, you had to get through them too. But Washington was the world champions, and so it's going to go on who's winning right now. And so you got Philly. Yeah. They've won 2 Super Bowls with 2 different head coaches. So what they've got going on here the last 5-6 years,
makes sense.
It's been them that you're thinking, hey, you want who do you have to beat to win the division? You guys play ball. How do you win it? Who's that team?
Who to go through?
Pretty much.
Who do we go through? And right now, you're not saying you got to go through the Giants.
Nah.
You're just not. With a 13-game win streak, there ain't no rivalry. Somebody whooping you 13 straight times, like Dak's got, or 8 wins in a row.
BTA.
It's different. It's not college football where, hey man, we even had this for 100 years. You got the backyard brawl going up in there. West Virginia coming to town.
Sure.
That is what it is. For you at, it's A&M against Texas. I mean, it don't change.
Yeah,
Don't change. Who'd you guys have at Toledo?
Bowling Green.
Bowling
That
Green.
was the big
BG.
thing,
BG.
yep.
Right.
Yep.
So, and that thing is, it's when you come to
locked in.
campus, it's already they got like books. You know?
Ready for this?
Right.
That's
The
fact.
alums come back and let you. Hey man, don't. I'm coming to this one. Don't you?
That night.
Right. Don't do it. We gonna, and whatever money I was given, snatching it back. You know? Or it could get increased this week. You know, it's double this week. So here it's just the Giants. And if you get beat, ain't no. You would talk about you. If you win, ain't no kudos. It's just, hey man, you're supposed to do your job.
They lose this game. 0-2 in the division.
0-2 in the division. Yes.
Pressure bus pipe.
Yeah, that's facts.
Can't do that. Can't do that. We haven't dived into Michael Parsons yet. Let's just dive.
The bazooka.
Let's just dive.
The bazooka.
Flashback. What they say? Throwback Thursday.
Yeah.
Let's
He
go.
played tonight, right?
Yes, he
Like,
does.
ooh,
Yes, he does.
Ooh.
You like that?
Look at
I like the little
segue.
Against the Commander.
I like
Against the
that.
Commander.
Oh.
That boy good.
Watch
Hey,
tonight.
that's why he got
That boy good. That's
multi-Emmy winner.
Players Lounge brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming on DallasCowboys.com.
boy good.
Get the segue.
Life is a workout, and Smoothie King is here to help you power through. Whether you're maxing out overhead presses, pushing through chest flies, or being the hero your golden retriever needs to carry them over that scary bridge, Smoothie King has the fuel to help you go all out. Build muscle and boost your recovery with 45 grams of protein, 0 grams of added sugar, and delicious customizable ingredients in the Gladiator Smoothie. Available in chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. Only at Smoothie King.
Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Kyle Yeomans here, sharing that same team that brought you Buffalo, bringing NFL casino games that show America's team on and off the reels. Aristocrat is changing the game with a new experience. Football fans, this means you can pick your team and play your team. Check out the Cowboys-themed casino games developed by Aristocrat, a proud sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. Gambling problem? Please contact the U.S. National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER for 21 and over.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, it's the action off the field you need to focus on. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? Make it a perfect season. We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. All available to order online or on our app. This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Hey, Cowboy fans. Keith Davis here, former Cowboys safety.
Keith Davis into the end zone.
You know what separates champions from the rest? Making the right move at the right moment. With blockchain.com, that's never been easier. The Cowboys became America's team by striking bold when it mattered most. Now it's your turn. Invest like your icons with blockchain.com. Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys today to get started and learn more. That's blockchain.com/Cowboys.
Back to the Players Lounge.
Are you a Cowboys superfan? The search is on for the 2025 Fan of the Year, presented by Captain Morgan. This is going on now through September 29th to nominate an extraordinary NFL fan dynamic duos, game changers who rep the Cowboys with pride and turn every game day into an unforgettable adventure. You could be sent to Super Bowl 60. Enter to win at NFL.com/fan of the year today. Super Bowl 60 will be in Santa Clara, California. A Bay Area.
There we go. The
Man,
Bay.
I remember that one.
The Bay.
That's when Vaughn got, last time I was there, he got Super Bowl MVP.
Was that when they played
The
Cam?
Panther. Yep. Didn't dive on the ball. Santa Clara.
Man, he didn't.
Man, that traffic was horrible. It's already horrible without it.
It was, man. I was the fun part for me in that game was to talk to D-Ware afterwards.
Man.
That's big time. When he finally got there, that was big time.
Finally got it.
And Wade Phillips.
Yep.
He
I was
did
just about to
too.
say, it's two Cowboys great. Come on
He
now.
was a DC, right?
He was a DC.
Yeah,
He turned the boys around.
He did.
That defense won the game.
It did.
Because
Yeah.
Peyton Manning was not good. He was not good.
He had a shot put arm at that time. He couldn't even throw the ball.
He was just going.
And they beat Tom that year, right? In the AFC. Yeah, the defense. Yeah, that was a good team.
Yeah, Demarius Thomas. Come on, no fly zone.
Where
was
told
killing
Boss
it.
Ward. I forgot.
You had
They had a
Boss Ward
squad.
to lead. Come on,
Chris Harris.
Where
Harris.
told me that Peyton said, "Look, man, I ain't gonna have that many in me. Some of these you guys will win it."
Word.
And
That's right.
but the honesty, that's what make Peyton make. Hey, look, man, I can't go be what I used to be. I'm gonna give you what I got. Might got about two of them in me, But you all have to go do what you do. And you know what? It was enough.
They did it.
It was enough. So,
but who don't? Well, obviously D Ware, we love him here in Dallas, but what he don't get the credit that he do from everybody. Like, yeah, you're happy that the general came there, but everybody talked about, like, Vaughn single-handedly talked about how D Ware was that X factor. Like, even though D Ware was on the back end of his career, that mentorship and that guidance he gave Vaughn to show him how to study the game, break it down, doing the film, and then just to know, you know how it is when you got that big dog that come on the team. Sure. And it's like,
makes everything
I see
easier,
us doing
man.
it, and you got everything else that was flowing. He was that piece that took them over the hump. So, like, yeah, shout out to D Ware for that year. Like, that was crazy for
another thing to help put him in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, you know, the statistics, you know, top 10 in sacks all the time. But that mentorship and leadership you take. Yeah. Vaughn Miller, who was a second overall draft pick out of Texas A&M, who had a couple bumps in the road early on in his career. And credit to Vaughn, you guys know this as veterans, he listened.
Yes, that's half of the battle. You can
that
get
is
somebody to listen to what you're talking about. You good. Like,
he'd be like, hey, he know what he's talking about. And the thing about it was, I got to witness it because Vaughn's my god brother. So, you know, I was playing for the Giants. We was losing early. So to see him talk about him in our group chat, bro, look what D Ware showed me. Like, we studied him. And then to get up there and see that, like, you had Elvis Dumerville that was there before him.
he
that was a technician. But he showed him the importance of listening to older guys. Once he got D Ware in there, it was like, he said, bro, I literally just came to meetings every day. Hey, Vaughn, what do we do? So listening to him and Wade Phillips in that room.
And that's why
that's
just
crazy work.
And I bring that back to bring it, you know, to the Mozzie situation. Like, you know, it's coachable like that.
Do we want to be saved?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you want to be saved?
Does the brother want to be saved?
Can you be coachable? Because you got vets. I mean, he was there with, you know, D-Law and them cat Crawford. You got guys.
You got somebody
now.
You still got Crawford that's down the street.
Yeah, he right down the street.
D Ware is funny because I seen D Ware do a quote on a podcast. Shady McCoy, that's what it was. He asked him, he said, I bet you right now, he said, I'll give you $1 million if you can name the starting defensive line on the Cowboys. And for a Cowboys great and for D Ware to be a football, like his you know how it is, the way he stuck to it. For him not to be able to name everybody on that D line, that goes to show you that he's not in the building and y'all are not reaching out. Like, I know if they reach out, like as the high paid guy on the D line, if you like, hey D Ware, can you just come back in here? You got Charles Haley that's walking up and down the hallway that's giving you advice. So it's like,
so Demarcus is in contact with Donovan Ezra.
And so
that happened because I made the connection.
There you see, appreciate that.
I did a group text with those. So I was like, you guys need to know each other.
And you probably remember the guy's name. I can't remember his name. He just passed away not too long ago. But it was the old dude that used to work with Randy White. He didn't work with so many people, with so many D linemen on hand placements.
They just sent the email.
What was his name? He was the guru at it. And then Demarcus Ware got with him. Like, it's been, but
I know you're talking about.
I say that to say just like what you talked about. Like, okay, like you got a wealth of knowledge just in and walking around this building. You know what I mean? Like if as a young player, if maybe you're too nervous or too shy to say something to somebody, but trust me, like I have not met an older player who does not like to give that. Yeah, don't like to put you up on game.
But once again, you got to. The lesson begins when the student is willing to learn.
Yes.
Closed mouth.
Can you be coachable?
And some of them have to go, you know. But what guy once said, you know, formal education will earn you a living. Self-education will make you fortune. So this self-education to go get it. So when I was talking to Donovan Ezra, I said, do you know D Ware? He says, no, I don't know him. I want to know him. I said, okay, we'll put you guys in a group chat together. Boom. I said, this is what you need to do. You need to talk to him. I remember when Tyron Smith was drafted by the Cowboys. They had him.
Look at you, man. That's big, New. That's major.
He better give you his credit when he turns his corner in his
straight
career.
Up, yeah.
Like,
no, because whatever happens is going to be on the player. It ain't going to be on me.
It is on the player, but just to have that access, like, I remember when I walked into the locker room, that was the first thing I said, like, I got to figure out how can I meet D Ware and just say what's up. I talked to the equipment guys. They was like, hey, I told them, I said, I'm going to pay for his jersey. Whenever he walks through there, please let me know just so I could dap him up. And it's like, I've already seen him through passing, but I was like, hey, you remember me? And he was like, yeah. So to say that, I don't know what it is, but these young guys, y'all have to start reaching out. If y'all watch this show, if your family watching this show, like, reach out to them, because the old guys want to stay around. They want to give you the game. Like, we got the blueprint. It doesn't do us no good because we sitting over here. Like,
tonight we got Thursday Night Football.
Woo!
It's a good game.
It's a banger.
Flashback.
Is it in Green Bay?
Sir, it is going to be in Green Bay. Washington is a 3.5-point underdog. Micah Parsons already with 1 sack. Jaden Daniels likes to run around. Could be running right on into number 1. Micah Parsons, that's his jersey there. So, give me Green Bay to win this with 24-17. I got Green Bay win the Super Bowl. I win the Super Bowl.
Wow.
I got Green Bay win the Super Bowl.
Already?
Green Bay over Baltimore.
And this was
gonna
just
put that in the
before
book?
Micah was there.
Yes.
You picked him before that was there.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
So I had Green Bay, Baltimore before the trade, but I had Baltimore winning. Once the trade happened, I flipped it and went Green Bay to win the whole thing.
Oof, give me DQ and the boys. Give me the Commanders, man. Nobody knows Micah like Dan Quinn, all right? And I feel like they're going to have him and Cliff Kingsbury going to do a little something, force Micah to think they're going to put him in that read option look. Jaden Daniels can buy time. It's going to be a good one, but give me the Commanders 21-17.
21-7 on the road on a short week.
On a short week, I got him.
AD, what you got?
Man, looking at it just off of the hype that came through last week with Micah, what he was able to do on defense, and how I saw it seemed like they rallied around every rep that he actually got. Now, will he be able to sustain that? Will the defense be able to sustain that against a offense like Washington the entire game? I don't know, but I'm gonna go with I'm gonna take Green Bay. Yeah, I'm gonna take Green Bay at home.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say 24-21.
24-21. So you got Washington covering the spread. All right, Trey.
I'm going with Washington.
There we go.
24.
There we go.
24. Emphasis on the 4 to 17.
Ooh.
I think
my tub.
I think it's going to come down to a last minute tub. I think that defense is going. I think Washington defense, what DQ is doing over there, dialing up the blitzes with the young guys, Frankie Louisville, old guys like Vaughn and Bobby Wagner. I think they're going to be, and that pass rush up front is going to be too much for Green Bay.
All right, so you and I, Trey, have the scores. We just got them flipped. I got 24-17 Green Bay. You got 24-17 Washington. The first Thursday night game of the year.
Be a good one.
Remember, it's on Prime.
Oh yeah, I got that.
Shout out to my dog Sherm. I can't.
Oh
wait.
yeah, gonna be on it. Yeah,
Sherm,
it's on Prime.
Man, looking for my man Rich Pisacci, special teams unit.
Yes, sir.
Game, man.
I just hope there ain't no more YouTube games.
Why not?
I couldn't watch it. I ain't got YouTube TV, so I'm over there like, man.
Oh, they got a little discount.
All the money you got.
Exactly.
You can't get no access to
We
it.
got the short arms.
Hey.
I can't reach down in there. I got the little arms.
Go over to Danny McCray house and watch it. You got your pay.
Wow, you go over there.
You got all the golf buddies you got. All the golf buddies you got.
Hey man,
Okay, you just tell me. I'm gonna bring a little bottle of Crown and come and go.
There we go. Danny
You drink that brown?
Every now and then.
Okay.
Every now and then.
He ain't gonna turn it down.
That's fact. I ain't gonna turn it down. No, yeah, that's true. That's true. That is true.
Anthony Dorsett, Trey Moore, Barry Church. I'm Newy Scruggs.
It's my birthday, guys.
Is your birthday today?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, man.
Slide that in there real quick.
Happy birthday, man. How old is you?
Somebody get
33.
33. Okay.
Somebody buy him some nuke.
Young buck.
Somebody buy him some nuke juice. Do that. We out.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!